Well, there they are, side by side. It's the battle of the monster trucks. Bigfoot to your left and Barefoot to your right. How about it, Mike?
Well, it's going to be a very exciting competition. It's set up in 3 events. The sled pulling event will be done under a time situation. Then they'll do the wheel standing, crowd reaction on which one gets the highest, and then they'll finish up with a jump, one jumping the furthest. Going to be very exciting monster truck competition, something new and fresh. There's the supercharged, alcohol-burning Chevrolet of Barefoot.
Wow, look at that angle shot.
Isn't that great? About 14,000 pounds of monster truck.
Huh.
Each tire and wheel weighing over 1,200 pounds. A new 88 Chevrolet watching as they get ready to drop the green flag. Here comes green. It's time.
Here we go.
Hooking up. Whoa.
No stopping that dog.
Topped the box on the sled, and Fred Shafer handled it so well, shutting down way past the finish line. And beautiful job. Very, very exciting competition.
Let's look at it again. A little jerk off the start, but he really had the thing under control.
Look how high they picked the pan up. The front end comes up in the air and settles back down. This is 14,000 pounds of wheel standing monster truck. Watch the weight box, the big weight box rushing towards the front. It doesn't even slow this vehicle down. The finish line coming up. Fred shuts off. Topped out box. Beautiful job.
Boy, you know you had a good pull when you got to put the brakes on at the end.
Fantastic run.
Here is Bigfoot. Now, Barefoot has gone full tilt, so Bigfoot has got to do that here. He's going to hook up to the sled and let it wail.
The classic confrontation, Ford against Chevrolet, and both of them outstanding trucks. 2 fine drivers. Good shot of Rich sitting behind the wheel of that supercharged Ford, getting ready to go the distance with the big blown motor. One of the finest running trucks. Also, you can get a shot there. It shows the roll bar. A lot of protection built into that truck. A lot of safety factors built into the truck.
You can really get knocked around inside one of those too, boy. You got to make sure you're strapped in.
Well, the drivers for Bigfoot actually have a therapist that come out and work with them in their shop a couple of days a week back in St. Louis.
Well, here comes Bigfoot.
Look at the wheeling.
Whoa.
Look at that. Holding it right there in the air.
Yeah.
And dropping it down on a truck.
Uh-oh.
Dropped it down on the front of a truck.
My goodness, it was spectacular. And then at the end, we had a little destruction. Let's take a look at Bigfoot.
Nails it off the line. The box coming up. Sled's getting heavy on him in a hurry. And right at the end, the box comes over and gets onto the pan. And when that happens, all the weight on the rear end, the truck lifts into the air. Now, over to the right front tire is the hood of one of the pulling trucks. And when he shuts it down and lets off of it,
look at those are the weights in the front, aren't they, Mike?
Can't really tell how much damage, but looks like he clipped it when he came down. Hopefully nothing severe enough to knock that competitor, Red Grogan, out of the competition tonight.
We'll be right back with more of the Winternationals in just a moment. I don't think this truck needs any introduction, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. The legendary Bigfoot. And right now, we are smack dab in the middle of the battle of the monster trucks.
This beautiful Ford truck is probably the most recognized motor vehicle in America. Rick Hoosier doing the driving tonight, and a fantastic job in a beautiful 1987 Ford truck called Bigfoot. This is in phase 2 of our monster truck competition as he gets ready to attack the cars. And Rich, he attacks the cars. He doesn't drive over them. He really and truly attacks the cars. Whoa, look at that.
Yeah.
Rip roaring and riding. I mean, like a rocket straight up in the air.
Yeah, this man is loaded for bear, as in Barefoot. He's going to come back and make another pass.
The front and rear steering is working on it real well, and it's helping him turn in these tight places.
He's going to turn around and make another pass. On his license plate, Mike, is MTRA. What does that mean?
Well, that's a Monster Truck Racing Association, the organization that's recently been formed through a joint effort of many of the top monster truck owners. And it's just intended to make them safety conscious. Look at this.
Wow. Wow. Kind of like a fraternity then, huh?
Well, it is, and it's to establish safety standards and equipment and rules and guidelines for monster truck racing. You know, this monster truck business has gotten way beyond just crushing cars. They're doing some heavy-duty racing right now, and these people are joining together to form an organization to make it safe.
Look at this angle. That's looking up at the big guy.
Well, Rich, of course, dressed in a total fire suit, a helmet, and there you can see in the corner of the windshield post the roll cage that's been incorporated into that truck. He's backing it all the way to the wall, and he's going to shut it down for a few minutes, and they're going to bring out the other monster truck doing battle with him tonight.
Well, that's barefoot.
One thing about it, we mentioned earlier, they're conditioning the bodies of the drivers of the Bigfoot monster truck so that the torture that they go through when they do this stuff won't hurt them at a later date. There is the awesome barefoot. Listen to the sound of that engine, a supercharged alcohol burner. Fred will lay it all on the line tonight.
First pass at the car.
He'll go for it. Nosed over, and I mean destroying the car.
I would say destroyed would be a good word to use.
He's gonna do a little backup wheelie, and he's famous for this. Look at that. Oh, he's got it off on one side. Slid off of the car. Stayed on the throttle, though, and that pulled him back around and kept him from going over.
Kind of close.
It was a very close call. Fred's going to back up, line up a little bit straighter, and he's going to go for it. This will be the one I think you're going to really see Fred put an effort on this jump. I think he's really going to get out there and get after this wheelie. Look at that motor torque when he just touches the throttle. Instant response.
Here we go.
He's hammering it. Look at that.
Oh!
He is honestly all over it. Fred Shafer is putting on a program here tonight. Carried the front tires. He just jerked a wheelie. A 14,000-pound truck actually lifted the front tires off the ground.
Barefoot has shut down, and the gauntlet has been dropped to Bigfoot.
There's Fred. Stepping out of the truck, stepping up on top of it. This crowd is really, really excited about that. Look at the height that Fred is. Look how high he's up in the air, and he's actually just standing on the back of the truck.
There is Barefoot, mascot.
Now, the Barefoot actually comes from a couple of bears. He has a couple of black bears at his home in Granite City, Illinois, called Sugar and Spice.
Now, you're not putting me on.
No, this is true, and this is where the name Barefoot comes from. He has two 6-foot-tall black bears, Sugar and Spice, in Granite City, Illinois.
And he's got the crowd in a frenzy right now. This is called playing to the house.
Well, they're loving it. And it's been a great night of competition all the way around. Freddie lines up, and he's getting everything on go for this awesome and unbelievable truck. And I believe he's going to put a jump on for us.
Look at the angle here, and then look at the driver with the neck brace on. He is going to back it up as far as he could go for another pass at what lies in center field.
He is going to try to jump. See how many cars he can jump. And I believe they're going to take the distance off of the front tires. Off of the front tires. Neck brace, shoulder harness in place. This has got to be hard on a person's body.
He has got to jostle around inside that something fierce, regardless of the straps and everything.
Here he goes. He's going for it. Look at that. Just tremendous effort, jumping several cars.
But Bigfoot has still yet to be heard from.
Well, Rich is lining up right this moment. He's got to go further. The way I saw it, looked like that Barefoot landed on the red Plymouth, of what's left of a red Plymouth on trackside.
That's good. That's what's left of a red Plymouth.
Well,
look at that.
The first car is acting as a launching ramp.
Right.
There's tires that have been ripped off of it. Of course, the roof is gone and has been since they first attacked these cars. Rick strapped in and getting ready to go. This is it. This is the jump. He's not letting up. He cleared him. He cleared him. Can he shut it down? He did it. He did it. What a jump. What a way to finish the competition. What a tremendous effort for the man with the Bigfoot truck.
Unbelievable. A flying start and a flying finish. So in the monster truck competition, the sled pulling goes to Barefoot. The wheel standing to Barefoot as well. A big finish for Bigfoot in the jumping, but the overall monster truck winner tonight, Barefoot. The Greater Kansas City Ford dealers have presented the Budweiser U.S. Hot Rod Truck and Tractor Pull Winternationals. Brought to you by Budweiser, the king of beers, and proud sponsor of the 1988 U.S. Olympic team. For all you do, this Bud's for you. This has been a presentation of Bud Sports through the facilities of ESPN.